Financial ruin is often blamed for family collapse, yet an unchecked desire shatters a home far more thoroughly than poverty ever could. We see this in contemporary households and executive suites, where wealth is abundant. Despite having every physical comfort, these families drift into conflict, driven by individual ego and a constant reach for more. The tensions recorded in the Mahabharata remain active today. They have transitioned from ancient battlefields into modern living rooms and corporate boardrooms, retaining their original, destructive power. King Yayati's life illustrates this transition. He held absolute power and wealth, yet he sabotaged multiple generations of his own lineage to satisfy a single obsession. Ancient myths function as precise diagnostic tools. They expose the persistent mechanics of human nature, showing us exactly how we engineer our own downfalls today.
Yayati held everything a man of his era could want: command over vast territories, the loyalty of a kingdom, and the peak of royal prestige. However, he suffered from a profound internal deficit. He developed an insatiable hunger to prolong his youth, finding that no amount of external wealth could fill the void created by his own ego. This scale shows Yayati's choice. He weighed his personal ambition against his family stability. He chose his own gratification, tipping the scale toward collapse. Demanding his children surrender their youth, the family's support structures fracture under the pressure of his singular demand. This pattern repeats when a modern CEO burns out an entire workforce to protect a quarterly bonus, or a parent forces a child into a prestigious career to satisfy their own social standing. In these moments, the leader treats the people beneath them as fuel to keep their own legacy burning. Unchecked ambition eventually forces a leader to cannibalize their own foundation to survive, regardless of whether they lead a kingdom or a modern corporation. The damage Yayati caused extended far beyond his own lifetime. His choices created a systemic breakdown that drained the potential of his descendants for generations. This process is visible in the expectation trap. A central figure actively siphons energy away from subordinate nodes, shrinking their future. This creates immediate resentment. Eventually, the subordinates sever the connection entirely, turning a temporary disagreement into a permanent break in the family line. Modern parents fall into this trap by projecting their unfulfilled dreams onto their children. By demanding a highly specific version of success, they drain the child's autonomy to satisfy their own pride. Material success cannot replace this lost trust. A family might maintain their corporate standing or social rank, but the internal bond remains broken. The breakdown of a family usually stems from this internal, insatiable hunger for more, rather than any external pressure or economic hardship. King Yayati's failure allows us to work backward, identifying the specific points where his decisions deviated from his family's best interests. Step 1 is to audit your ego. This requires identifying the moment a natural desire for progress turns into a hunger that cannot be satisfied. You can apply this by pausing during a difficult family or business decision to ask, is this choice designed to help the group, or am I just feeding my own need for control? Step 2, weigh the trade-off. This matrix visualizes the choice. Consciously prioritize collective stability over personal gain. Step 3, release expectation. Stop demanding sacrifices to protect your own ego. Removing these demands creates a clear upward path for the family. Reaching the top of the corporate ladder provides no value if you had to dismantle your family's trust to get there. The full account of Yayati's life offers deeper insights into these patterns and provides further clarity on breaking the cycle of ego. You can find the book Yayati by Ravindra Pastor at ravindrapastor.com, Amazon, and Flipkart.